What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I am checking out the Osmonds, Crazy Horses, for the first time. Now, I've never heard this song, have not seen this video, so we in for a ride. But I did a first-time reaction to the Osmonds. I believe they had a song called Apple or Bad Apple, and it was fire. Fire. And they reminded me of the Jackson 5. Come to find out, really close timing with them and the Jackson 5. I think the Jackson 5 came out in like 1969 or something, and they might have been 1970. It's like a year apart or something, right? Now, this don't seem like the Osmonds, bro. This is rock. This is kind of heavy from the jump. It's not the Osmonds I'm used to. So, and the dude is tall as hell now. So I'm guessing, I think this is the same homie, the little boy singing, Bad Apple, I like me some applesauce. And now he grown up talking about, I don't know what he's going to say. I ain't seen it yet. But we about to find out. Damn, they done grown up, man. Grown up right in front of my eyes, man. That's just crazy, dog. Anyways, we're going to get into this. If you guys are here for this first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hey, welcome back.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, man, I got the logo down. I'm pulling the video up on Yabia. Anyways, hey, if you'd be so kind to support the original content on this channel, that'd be awesome. I also have another channel, Pegasus vs. the World, and over there I do commentary. But here is where we do all the music and the music reactions. If you wanted access to the reactions early, there is a link in the description that gives you that access. Big catalog of reactions I haven't released to the public yet, and I update it every day. However, no obligation. For anyone out there who can't afford a membership, don't ever trip. Every now and then we gift memberships, but everything in the membership will be released to the public eventually, so don't ever stress out, get anxiety or PTSD over a music reaction, okay? Thank you. Anyways, thank you for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. Let's get it going, man. So we're going to check out the Osmonds. This is called Crazy Horses, and it definitely looks like a new and improved Osmonds. I'd love for you guys to go over to their official YouTube channel. Please subscribe to them, stream their music, you know, and do it independently of my reaction. What I do is not a substitute for the original. I always want to send people back and make sure I'm doing my part to promote the things that I'm getting exposed to on my channel. Anyways, let's see what's happening here. This is wild. Yo, hold on, watch this. This immediate percussion gives you vibes of native tribal drums, Native American tribal drums immediately. And it's ironic because it's called Crazy Horses, and I believe there was a war chief called Crazy Horse maybe, but there's definitely someone called Crazy Horse in the Native American community. Shout out to all my Native Americans. Hello, it is your boy Pegasus. Yes, I see you, baby. The Osmonds, man, Crazy Horses. This is a crazy way to start the day, man. Yeah.
There's a message floating in the air, come from crazy horses riding everywhere. It's so morning, it's in every tongue. Got to stop them crazy horses on
bro. These mother effers just evolved in front of my eyes. This actually, in my opinion, sounds ahead of its time, and it's definitely ahead of their look. Like, what I'm listening to does not sound like their fashion choice right here, in my opinion. Right? I feel like I should be listening to disco. Like, this is how ABBA dressed. This is how, Earth, Wind, and Fire kind of dressed. The fashion doesn't match the music to me, but it's incredible. All of this is incredible. I'm actually really impressed here. Also, like, their vocals have changed. Like, the way they sound, their vocals, like, they've matured. And then the music, like, this is rock, bro. This is not pop. Like, literally, Bad Apple is comparable. Like, it's almost like, it's in a Jackson 5 playlist. It's so, like, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? This is rock, yo. And what's kind of crazy is this Wild Horses theme. Like, I'm hearing Crazy Horses. My bad. I just did a reaction to Rolling Stone's Wild Horses like a day or two ago. And this concept of Crazy Horses, it kind of switches is because I was thinking Wild Horses, and then I was talking about that freedom of being a Wild Horses. But it's saying Crazy Horses. At first, I thought it was about like a train, or like a tugboat from back then where they're using coal to like make the train go, or the boats. I think they're talking about cars because they say we all ride it. And they kind of made an emphasis on, I think, something about the smoke or something. I'm starting to wonder, is this an environmental track, which would be crazy because they've been trying to get fossil fuel to out of here for a long time, if that's the case. Damn. Yo, that's wild. Holy smokes. Anyways, I did not expect this. If I'm being completely honest with all of y'all right now, I did not expect this from the Osmonds. And I am thoroughly surprised. I'm thoroughly impressed because it is very rarely I'll see a band or a group or a solo artist go through an evolution and be like, yo, this is fire. A lot of times they biff it. A lot of times they fumble the ball and you're like, oh, that's the end of their career. Every now and then people make changes and adapt and, evolve the evolution of a group. I think Outkast did a pretty good evolution. That's a rap group if y'all aren't familiar. But, a lot of groups evolve, and some of them fall off because of that evolution. But then some of them get stronger. You seen Paul McCartney is the king of evolution, right? When you think about the Beatles, Wings, his solo career, bro didn't stop. So that's awesome. Anyways, I'm here for it, man. This is Crazy Horses by the Osmonds. I had no damn clue this is what we was in for this morning.
What a show, there they go, smoking up the sky, yeah.
See, he's talking about it's smoking up the sky. And I think he's talking about cars and like emissions or something. I don't know. Again, I thought it was like a train or a boat, because they used to use coal burners, right? I think. Anyway.
Crazy horses, all the riders into you and I.
Yo, I think that was about cars, man. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. I really was not expecting that at all. I'm honestly kind of in shock. You got to remember, I'm hearing this after Bad Apple or whatever their hit single was, when they looked like when they were like in the same parallel universe of the Jackson 5, man, because I think they're all brothers too, which is tripping me out. It's like, how do you get all these talented brothers? Like, you know, I've been watching the Bee Gees and like Andy Gibb, you know, 4 brothers, just talented as hell. This is just crazy. This is legitimately crazy. And shout out to the Osmonds for taking it to this level, because I did not expect that. I actually like that joint. I like that a lot. I'm curious on what, I think it's about cars. I don't know if it's like a environmental song or if it's just like, yo, we drive cars, man. We drive crazy. I like the hook, the crazy horses, crazy horses. I wonder if the angle is, back then there was a commercial. People always play, you know, you see clips of it where it's the Native American and he's like looking at all the smog and then a teardrop just falls. Kind of like the teardrop in the Malcolm X movie. And you're like, what? You know, crazy horses? Is there something there? I have no clue. Y'all gonna have to fill me in the comments on this one. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I get it wrong. You never know. But when we talking about the music, this was actually, I like that wow, wow, wow thing he was doing. It's just different. I just didn't, I think I like it so much because I just didn't expect this from them. You know, I'm thinking of, you know, like a boy band, you know, with the Jackson 5 feel. And he just out here doing him. Anyways, I rock with it. You guys let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.